What's going on, everyone? Miniduke here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the 6-month updates on the Secretlab Titan 2020 chair. But like I said, this is just going to be a little update for you guys, just letting you know how well this chair has been holding up for the past 6 months. And I've been using it, I would say pretty much every single day. I've been sitting in this chair for at least a few hours a day. So, that being said, let's hop right into it. By the way, this is not a sponsored video or anything. I bought this chair with my own money, like I said before, and I'm doing this video willingly. Don't really need to say that, do I? Now, right off the bat, I know the main question everyone's asking. Is it still comfortable? And yes, it really is. After 6 months of sitting in this chair for at least 3 to 4 hours a day, it is still very comfortable. The seat is still firm, and I've had little to no problems with the backrest. We'll talk about that here soon. The armrests are still solid, there's no drastic wobbliness to them, and they stay put where you set them. I love the versatility, and the ability to change the height and distance of them are a plus as well. I haven't really messed with the lumbar support since I pretty much left it where it was after the review 6 months ago. It still adjusts, and it still feels great on my back. Moving up now to the head pillow, it's still super cushy and comfy. And there's really no option when it comes to this pillow though, because without it, you really aren't getting any support for your neck, so it's kind of a must. One very small nitpick I have is recently I had to snip some loose threads on the Secretlab stitching on the pillow. Although it's purely cosmetic and doesn't affect the usability of the chair, you know, it's still a little nitpick. You know, come on, clean up the loose threads. Like I mentioned back in the original review, this chair did become a magnet for dust, crumbs, and especially hair. There was a lot of hair, so I had to give it a quick once over before I started. The tilting mechanism works just as it did on day one, and I haven't had any issues with it so far. The backrest tilts all the way back as well. Both of these mechanisms are still very buttery smooth. No issues so far. Now, back to the backrest issue I mentioned earlier. And this could even be considered a nitpick as well, but I've noticed as I sit back in the chair, the backrest actually moves slightly and will stay there until I actually pull it back forward. And this is due to the screws being loose where it attaches to the seat, and it'll actually shift back and forth. I've fiddled with these a few times since then, from loosening them and tightening them to completely removing the backrest and reattaching it to the seat. There's still this slight bit of movement in the backrest, and I'm not exactly sure how to fix this. But once you get into the spot you want to be in and you lay back, it's not really going to be an issue because it's just going to stay there, and you're never really in a situation where you pull the seat forward other than moving the seat back up, but you're not even going to notice it. I fiddled with these a few times since then, from loosening them and tightening them back to completely removing the backrest and reattaching it. Again, it's a bit of a nitpick because you're really not going to notice it when you're sitting in the seat because there's never any force going forward on the backrest, so you're never really going to notice it. But yeah, like I said, so far it's been very comfortable. It's been a very nice experience. Overall, it's still the most comfortable desk chair I've ever sat in. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. There's not a whole lot else to talk about. I mean, it's a chair, so you sit in it, and it supports your weight. Like I've said before, this is not a sponsored video, ad, thing, anything. I bought this with my own money, made this video on my own. Just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update. And like I said, it's a great purchase. I recommend this to anybody who's looking for a new chair. If you've got the extra money to spend on a chair, I would suggest you definitely get one of these. Either this or the leather. I've actually had friends that I know actually have bought this chair based on this video. I've had my one friend buy the leather version. My other friend bought, I think he bought this exact same one. I've had other people inquired about the chair, like, oh, you know, do you really think this is good after? Because I've had people ask me, like, after a few months after the video, you know, launched, and it's like, oh, you know, is it still comfortable? You know, like, it's like, yeah, it's great. Hope you guys enjoyed this little update video. It's not much, but, you know, I feel like it's kind of required, you know, for something like this to do a bit of an update video. Remember to like, comment down below, give me your suggestions and all that if you want to see me review something else, because I'm actually considering making a second channel for just reviews, because this original review actually did really well. I think we're actually over 16,000 views on that video, which blew up way more than I thought it was going to. So yeah, let me know down there. Subscribe if you enjoyed this content and want to see more of it. I mainly do gaming on this channel. Hopefully you'll see more of that in the future, and maybe more reviews possibly in the future. And yeah, so I will see you all guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's gonna be a, yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.